Think about what a magnet really is. At the microscopic level, a magnet is made up of a large number of tiny magnetic moments or spins arranged on a lattice. In the simplest picture, all these spins point in the same direction. This uniform alignment is what we usually imagine when we think of an ordinary magnet. However, in many magnetic materials, the spins do not always align uniformly. They can tilt or cant relative to one another, forming specific spatial patterns. These non uniform arrangements of magnetizations are known as magnetic textures. Magnetic textures can be stable in the sense that they persist over time, or they can be transient, which means they only exist for a short period of time. Stable magnetic textures exist because certain interactions in the material actively support them. For example, the Dzhalojinsky-Moria interaction, or DMI, favors twisted spin configurations. When these interactions balance each other, the system can host a rich zoo of stable magnetic textures such as skyrmions, merons, vortices, antivortices, and so on. Among these stable magnetic textures, skyrmions are particularly interesting. They are nanoscale swirling spin structures that are topologically protected, meaning they are robust against defects and small perturbations. In my work, we have shown using micromagnetic simulations that skyrmions can be nucleated using electrical current in magnetic tunnel junctions, which are the fundamental building blocks of modern magnetic memory technologies. This demonstrates that skyrmions can be created and controlled in realistic device architectures, making them relevant not just as a physical curiosity, but as functional elements for future memory and spintronic devices. Magnetic systems also support transient textures, patterns that evolve and relax with time. A key example of which is spin waves, or so-called magnons. Spin waves are collective oscillations of spin that propagate throughout a magnetic material. Magnetic materials typically have a property called magnetostriction. If you apply some sort of strain to the material, the spins align in the direction of the strain. When surface acoustic waves travel through a magnetostrictive material, they generate periodic strain which can drive spin waves. This phenomenon is called magnon-phonon coupling. Magnon-phonon coupling is extremely sensitive to the external magnetic field. So, by measuring this coupling, we can measure tiny changes in magnetic fields, which makes it a powerful platform for making high sensitivity magnetic sensors. Overall, my research focuses on understanding and controlling magnetic textures, both stable and dynamic, and translating these collective magnetic phenomena into energy efficient sensing and spintronic memory devices. Thank you for listening.